Oh, what? No. Hold on. Just realized this game supports track IO. Kidding me? Hold on. Hold on a minute. Alright, bad. Well. Test, test. Alright, better. Maybe that'll be better. I can be heard. I'm cutting out, maybe. If I go too low, I get this weird static. Adjusting volumes right now. Alright, hopefully that stops me being cut out and static doesn't come back this session. But no, I'm getting some bad info. Track IR does not work with this apparently. So whatever, we'll do this again. It's this one, so the weather will deteriorate. That was what we're doing, at least for now. Now my game done up and crashed. What just is going on? Try again. I blame the reshade because I just had it working. I think I gotta get a new headset, man. This microphone's starting to give me issues, I think. Okay, so, alright. I don't know if I'm being heard or not, but...
St. Thomas ground. Canali 868 with information kilo. Ready to start.
Canali 868 approved. Expect runway 10.
Approved, expect runway 10. Canali 868.
I think the reshade makes some things pop a little better for me. I like it better. A little bright in here, but it's all good. Yeah, could be. Man, I wonder if... I didn't even look if they got like a helicopter add-on. That'd be cool. Have helicopters humming around and dropping in.
St. Thomas ground. Canali 868 ready to taxi.
Denali 868, runway 10, taxi via Charlie Alpha.
Runway 10 via Charlie. Alpha. Canali 868.
St. Thomas Tower, November 003 Foxtrot Tango on final 10.
November 003 Foxtrot Tango, runway 10, cleared to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. November 003 Foxtrot Tango.
I could probably get the Cessna out, but I'm not gonna risk it. No, he doesn't need much room or time, but a little too close for my liking here. There we go. Headphones are hurting my ears. You having them on too much, I guess. Denali 868, runway 10, line up behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 10, line up behind next landing aircraft. Denali 868.
November 003 Foxtrot Tango, exit at taxiway Foxtrot. Get in here, none of that.
Negative. I'm on the ground. November 003 Foxtrot Tango.
Wherever. I don't care. Probably do it anyways. November 003 Foxtrot Tango, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. November
Denali
003
868,
Foxtrot Tango.
runway 10, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. Contact departure.
Negative. Part missing. Denali 868.
Denali 868, runway 10, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure.
Runway 10, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 2000. Contact departure. Denali 868.
St. Thomas Ground.
Globe 1530 with information Kilo, requesting push and start.
Globe 1530, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10. Globe 1530.
He wants that same spot coming in, that's weird.
St. Thomas Ground, November 564 Foxtrot Tango with information Kilo, requesting push and start.
November 564. November 564 Foxtrot Tango, pushback approved, facing east.
Pushback approved, facing east. November 564 Foxtrot Tango.
St. Thomas Ground, Leslie 1906 with information Kilo, requesting push and start.
Finale 868, contact departure.
St. Thomas Ground, Globe 1530 ready to taxi.
Globe 1530, continue taxi. Leslie 1906, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Continue taxi. Globe 1530.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10. Leslie 1906.
St. Thomas Tower, latitude 3528 on final 10.
St. Thomas Ground, November 564 Foxtrot Tango ready to taxi.
November 564 Foxtrot Tango, taxi. November 564 Foxtrot Tango, runway 10, taxi via Golf Alpha.
Command property error. November 564 Foxtrot Tango. Runway 10 via Golf Alpha. November 564 Foxtrot Tango.
Latitude 3528, runway 10, cleared to land.
Negative. I'm on another runway. Latitude 3528.
Latitude 3528, runway 10, cleared to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Latitude 3528.
St. Thomas Ground, Leslie 1906 ready for taxi.
Leslie 1906, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Leslie 1906.
November 564 Foxtrot Tango, cross runway 25.
Command property error.
November 564 Foxtrot Tango, cross runway 25.
Command requirement missing. November 564 Foxtrot Tango.
November 564 Foxtrot Tango, cross runway 25. 25.
Cross runway 28. Fly heading 5.
Oh, is that 28?
November 564 Foxtrot Tango.
Oops. I don't know why I was saying 25. I feel dumb now. Anyways. Globe 1530, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. Globe 1530, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 2000. Man, that's gonna make me mad. Globe 1530, runway 10. I'm just gonna wait.
Runway 10,
Flip it.
Globe
It don't matter.
1530.
St. Thomas ground. Denali 1482 with information Kilo. Requesting push and start.
Denali 1482, pushback approved. Expect runway 10.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 10. Denali 1482.
Could have got that guy out of here, but it wouldn't accept that command for some reason, right? Maybe because I haven't trained any speech engine or whatever the hell it says. I don't know.
St. Thomas ground. Denali 1482 ready to taxi.
Denali 1482, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Denali 1482.
Globe 1530, runway 10, line up behind next landing aircraft. Thought about that way too late. Globe 1530, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Globe 1530.
Globe 1530, runway 10, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. Almost
Runway
got
10,
that.
cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 2000. Contact departure, Globe 1530.
Altitude 3528. Taxi to terminal via Alpha Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha Alpha.
SC196, runway
Latitude
10 right.
3528.
gotta say right.
Negative. Need pushback truck. Tower. Check out our flight plane. We are not local traffic. Our destination is John F. Kennedy International Airport. Leslie 196.
What? What did you think I said? Zero, right? I guess it's some weird command. Whatever. Leslie 196, runway 10, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure.
Runway 10, clear for takeoff. On reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. Leslie 196.
St. Thomas Tower, Leslie 465 on
No,
final 10.
no, I'm not. If you're still watching, sorry, I just looked back to see the comment. Question in this case. Leslie 465, runway 10, cleared to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Leslie 465.
November 564, Foxtrot Tango, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. November 564, Foxtrot Tango.
November 564, Foxtrot Tango, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. November 564, Foxtrot Tango.
Denali 1482, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure.
Runway 10, cleared
I hope
for
this ain't
immediate
too
takeoff.
close.
On reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. Denali 1482.
Damn, it might be. I think we're good. He's already at 1000. He's barely out of there. This guy's already getting on the runway, and he's gonna get on the gas. So we should be fine. Good. Around here, it's like a 5 mile or something. I think. Yeah. Well, I don't know what that is, but either way, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna trust it. Stepping out before he gets down.
St. Thomas Tower, Magic 8191 on final 10.
Get up. Thank you. He's good. Got plenty of room. He's already in. He's good to go. Magic 81901, runway 10, cleared to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Magic 8191.
They weren't lying about the weather deteriorating. They got a little rainy here. That's okay if it fogs out too bad. We can go full radar, I guess. Why not? Most of my time looking at this when it's busy anyhow. Okay, so we got Leslie 465 on the ground. Leslie 465, taxi to terminal via Alpha Alpha Charlie.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha Alpha Charlie. Leslie 465.
St. Thomas ground, latitude 7728 with information kilo, requesting push and start.
Latitude 7728, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10, latitude 7728. Thomas ground, latitude 7728, ready to taxi.
Latitude 7728, continue taxi.
Check the taxi, latitude 7728.
St. Thomas Tower, Denali 1647 on final 10.
Denali 1647, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Denali 1647.
Business turboprop. Like the last one that was over there, I think. Yep. Latitude 7728, runway 10, line up and wait.
Duplicated command. Latitude 7728.
Latitude 7728, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Latitude 7728.
Latitude 7728, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure.
Runway 10, cleared for
Magic
immediate takeoff.
81901.
On reaching altitude
Taxi to
2000,
terminal via Alpha
contact
Alpha
departure.
Charlie.
Latitude 7728.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha Alpha Charlie. Magic 8191. St. Thomas Tower, Denali 817 on final 10.
Denali 817, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Denali 817.
Another one's out. Right, Denali 1647, 1647 here. He's gonna be on the ground in a minute. Now we cleared this guy, so we'll bring it. There, 1647 rolling in. Reverse thrusters model, that's cool. Please go this way. Denali 1647, taxi to terminal via Alpha Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha Alpha. Denali 1647.
Or Alpha, Alpha Alpha. You ain't Alpha Alpha, Alpha Alpha, Alpha Alpha. sleep. My brain is short circuited tonight.
St. Thomas Ground, latitude 936 with information Kilo, requesting push and start.
Don't know what that people flying these planes. Who's talking to me? Latitude 936, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10, latitude 936.
The second latitude plan is pretty cool. Yeah, what else we got? Water isn't really getting that bad.
St. Thomas Ground, latitude 936 ready to taxi.
Latitude 936, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, latitude 936.
If I say each taxi, it like puts a kink right there. I don't know why. Well, it's a slow airport. I'm getting tired, so get this last guy out. The other guy parked. I'm probably gonna crash out on this one. Only watching these big guys wait on the little guys.
St. Thomas Tower, November 860, Quebec Sierra, 14 miles northwest at 3,800, inbound for landing with information kilo.
Really? What does that mean? What's different about that guy, but I have to do some looking at why the color strip's different. November 860, Quebec Sierra, turn right heading 280.
Turn right heading 90, November 860, Quebec Sierra.
That's not what I wanted. November 860, Quebec Sierra, turn right heading 280.
Turn right heading 280, November 860, Quebec Sierra.
Latitude 93.6, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. Denali 817, taxi to terminal.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 2000. Contact departure. Latitude 936.
Taxi to terminal. Denali 817.
November 860, Quebec Sierra, report heading.
Heading is 280 degrees, November 860, Quebec Sierra.
St. Thomas Tower, Leslie 867 on final 10.
Leslie 867, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Leslie 867.
November 860, Quebec Sierra, turn left heading 180.
Turn left heading 180, November 860, Quebec Sierra.
November 860, Quebec Sierra, expect runway 10.
Negative, I'm in the air. November 860, Quebec Sierra.
St. Thomas Ground, Denali 361 with information kilo, ready to start.
Denali 361, pushback approved. He doesn't need pushback.
Duplicated command. Denali
Denali
361.
361 approved. Expect runway 10. Denali 861 approved. Expect runway 10. Denali 861 approved. Expect runway 10. Maybe they did need pushback. Denali 861 pushback approved. Expect runway 10. Denali 8. Is that? Why am I saying 8? That's a 3, ain't it? Man, I'm blind. I'm just tired. Got my eyes half closed and shit. Denali 361 approved. Expect runway 10.
Approved. Expect runway 10. Denali 361. St. Thomas Ground, Denali 361 ready to taxi.
Denali 361, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Denali 361.
November 860, Quebec Sierra, enter left base.
Negative. Part missing. November 860, Quebec Sierra.
November 860, Quebec Sierra, enter left base for final runway 0. Wait, runway 10. Alright, I don't even know if that command will work.
Part missing.
November 860, Quebec Sierra, enter left base for runway 10.
Negative. Unknown command. November 860, Quebec Sierra.
November 860, Quebec Sierra, enter left base turn, runway 10.
Negative. Unknown command. November 860, Quebec Sierra.
November 860, Quebec Sierra, enter final, runway 10.
Negative. I'm on this runway. November 860, Quebec Sierra.
November 860, Quebec Sierra, cleared to land.
Command requirement missing. November 860, Quebec Sierra.
November 860, Quebec Sierra, runway 10, cleared to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. November 860, Quebec Sierra.
Wesley 867, taxi to terminal via Alpha Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha Alpha. Leslie 867.
I hope this guy catches the slope here.
St. Thomas Ground, Magic 8201 with information Kilo, requesting push and start.
Magic 8201, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10. Magic 8201.
Leslie 867, hold short of taxiway Charlie.
Hold short of taxiway Charlie. Leslie 867.
Leslie 867, hold short of taxiway Alpha Alpha.
Hold short of taxiway Alpha Alpha. Leslie 867.
Thank you. This dude did not get it. November 860 Quebec Sierra, cleared straight in. Straight in approach.
Negative. I'm in the air. November 860 Quebec Sierra.
Was it? November 86 Quebec. November 860 Quebec Sierra, enter right downwind, runway 10.
Entering right downwind, runway 10, November 860 Quebec Sierra.
Okay, cool.
St. Thomas Ground. Magic 8201 ready to taxi.
Magic 8201, runway 10, taxi via Charlie Alpha.
Runway 10 via Charlie. Alpha. Magic 8201.
November 860 Quebec Sierra, report turning base.
Roger. November 860 Quebec Sierra.
November 860 Quebec Sierra, enter left crosswind, runway 10.
Entering left crosswind, runway 10, November 860 Quebec Sierra.
Denali 361, runway 10, clear for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure.
Runway 10, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. Denali 361.
Leslie 867, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Leslie 867.
Magic 8201, runway 10, clear for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure.
Runway 10, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 2000. Contact departure. Magic 8201.
November 860 Quebec Sierra. November 860 Quebec Sierra. Report runway in sight. Airport in sight. No, none of that? Okay.
Duplicated command. November 860 Quebec Sierra.
Quebec Sierra. Cleared for the straight in approach. Runway 10.
Negative. We are a scheduled arrival. We intend to land. November 860 Quebec Sierra.
November 860 Quebec Sierra. Cleared to land. Runway 10. Cleared to land.
Duplicated command. November 860 Quebec Sierra.
November 860 Quebec Sierra. Runway 10. Cleared to land.
Runway 10. Cleared to land. November 860 Quebec Sierra.
Hope they turn in. I don't know. Nelly's about to be out of
St.
here.
Thomas ground, Leslie 674 with information Kilo, requesting push and start.
Leslie 674, pushback approved. Expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10. Leslie
They're
674.
gonna actually land? I don't think so. We'll see. Look like he's set up for the right approach, but maybe, I don't know. I don't think he's gonna land, man. November 860 Quebec Sierra, straight in approach, runway 10.
Straight in approach. Runway 10.
Yeah, now he's coming in.
November 860 Quebec Sierra.
Doesn't look like he's turning.
St. Thomas Tower, November 860 Quebec Sierra is on final.
November 860 Quebec Sierra, runway 10, cleared to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. November 860 Quebec Sierra.
St. Thomas ground, Leslie 674 ready to taxi.
Leslie 674, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Leslie 674.
So green must mean VFR. Where's this other guy at? Oh, that's him. Who is this? Okay, where's this guy? Last day. 169, I don't even have them anywhere.
St. Thomas ground, November 860 Quebec Sierra runway vacated.
So, that guy. November 860 Quebec Sierra, continue taxi to terminal. Oops. November 860 Quebec Sierra, taxi to terminal.
Duplicated command. 860 Quebec Sierra. Taxi to terminal, November 860 Quebec Sierra.
St. Thomas Tower, Leslie 1777 on final 10.
Leslie 1777, runway 10 cleared to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Leslie 1777.
Leslie 674, runway 10 cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. Leslie 674, runway 10 cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 2000, contact departure.
Runway 10, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 2000, contact departure. Leslie 674.
Well, that's that. I'm not gonna wait on this other guy to come in. I'm gonna go to bed. I hope everyone enjoyed whatever stream this kinda was, and if the flying cat comes back, I am not a controller. Just somebody who likes to have fun with the stuff. Anyways, thanks for stopping by and have a good one.